Welcome back to RC101 with the Taoist Flyer. The new Motion Intelligence series of helicopters from Silverlit will be out a little later this year, and they were nice enough to send us a few samples to test out. The MI Archer and the MI Hover both use motion sensing transmitters to control forward, reverse, and spin. They also both have infrared lights and infrared receivers on the bottom of the helicopters to automatically control the throttle. The MI Archer, however, has the ability to fire little plastic missiles at the push of a button. It can hold up to 8 missiles, and it fires them using a little magnetic servo attached to a push rod that flicks the missiles out. It's a new way to fire plastic missiles, and it's pretty clever, but it isn't very strong. The missiles will only travel about 7 feet before they hit the ground, so it isn't strong enough to really hurt anything. The real star of the show is the tilting transmitter that looks like a little flight stick. When you're ready to fly, you push the start button and the helicopter will spin up and hover about a foot off the ground. Then it'll slowly climb up about 4 or 5 feet and try to stay there. When you want to land, you push the start-stop button and the helicopter will land itself and turn off the rotors. Now, I've found that the tilting transmitter isn't as precise and responsive as a joystick, but it definitely is a brand new way to fly. You've really got to concentrate on holding the transmitter level and try to stay ahead of the helicopter's motions. The MI Archer is gyro-stabilized, so it flies very well, and it is very well built, so it can handle crashing without a problem. Just remember, when you crash, the rotors are going to keep going, so you need to hit the stop button because the sensors can't tell if you just hit the ground. When you want to launch the missiles, you can press the fire button to shoot them out one at a time, or you can hold it down to fire all 8 in a continuous stream. Reloading is quick and easy, but trying to hit the included target is very difficult. You can recharge the aircraft from the transmitter in about 25 minutes, and you'll get about 6 or 7 minutes worth of flight. This is the only RC transmitter I've ever seen that runs on 7.5 volts of power, meaning it uses 5 AA batteries instead of 4 or 6. Unfortunately, there's no USB charging cable, but you do get 8 extra missiles that you can store on the bottom of the transmitter. The throttle is automatically controlled, but there are manual up and down throttle control buttons on the transmitter, as well as a switch that will determine if the helicopter hovers low to the ground or higher up. The MI Archer is definitely something new, and I really like the floor sensing technology. After comparing the MI Hover and the MI Archer, I have to say the MI Hover is a lot easier to fly, but the MI Archer has missiles, and that's always a good selling point. I want to give a special thanks to FlyingToys.com and Silverlit for letting us test out this early version. Look for the MI Archer in stores later this year, and stay tuned for more RC101 with the Taoist Flyer.